Okay everyone, welcome back. It's time for our second match in Football League 2, this time against Exeter City, and this time at home. Got a few more empty seats, by which I mean a lot more empty seats than I would like, but it is raining and the fans are sticking through it, so I thank them for that. Gotta thank your fans, gotta appreciate everything they do for you, because without your fans, why even do it? You know, we're starting Bettinelli in goal. And we've got McCartan and Weber back out in front. So that's how we're rolling it. This isn't too different than what we did in our first match in Football League 2. Exeter City is starting these people, and I'm sure they're all very nice individuals, or I assume at least. I'm not sure that all of them are. There's a GOSLING GOSLING playing for them. Wilson wants the ball. He wants it real bad, so he's fighting for it. Nothing quite comes of it, though. George Miller creating that pressure, forces the ball out. He's going to play it forward to Wilson. Just keeps it in. Weber's fighting for it, but doesn't quite get it. Wilson's going back to cover. See if he can force anyone out of the ball. And he does. Weber's got it. He's playing it forward to McCartan. McCartan doesn't get to it. But he has another chance to redeem himself. Tries to get around him. Doesn't quite. That's some solid defense that they're providing up there. That wasn't on McCartan. That was just on Exeter doing a pretty good job. Throws it out to Little. Little's trying to see what he can do. See if he can make one or more of these guys miss. Gets past them to Wilson. Passes it to Miller. Passes it back across to Weber. Plays it forward to Miller. Plays it forward to McCartan. And they've got a pretty solid defense. Even though McCartan was able to get that ball back down, they were able to recover it. Just need to figure out a way to slip through them. Find the weakness in their defense. Right now Clark is just sauntering his way in there. He's going to try and cross it in, and nothing quite comes of it. Miller though. Miller on the ball. Trying to make something happen. Nothing does. Okay. No, it's fine. Don't even worry. Wilson at it again. Wilson passing it to Clark. Clark. Oh, he's so smooth with the ball. This time playing it off to Hunt. Hunt trying to figure out what he can do. He has lots of support waiting for him, but it's a question of where he wants to go with it. He's playing it to the outside, to Hatfield. Hatfield plays it to McCartan. Plays it back to Hatfield. Oh, this is some beautiful ball. Plays it off of the defender. Seeing what he can do. He throws it into McCartan. Passes it across to Weber. Weber's got it at the top, but can't do anything with it. Until he does that, again, their defense always right there. You've got to do something to break past them. Weber's got it again. Weber passes it to McCartan, who passes it back to Weber. Hatfield's bringing it forward. He wants it a lot. He wants it a whole lot. He's going to pass it. Nothing quite comes of it. But that almost turned into something wonderful. I feel like this whole season is going to be a lot of things that turn into something that's almost wonderful. And maybe at the end that'll end up adding up to something that's pretty good. Can't let this get away from us. Aldred trying to out-sprint O'Flynn. He manages to catch up to him just in the nick of time. Plays it off to Hunt, who doesn't get there. It is wet out there, but you've got to make it to that ball. Fortunately for us, they are, what's the word? Incompetent when it comes to throwing in the ball. So we're fine. Clark passes it off to Hatfield. Hatfield almost loses it, recovers in time, passes it to Aldred. Aldred sees this side of the field. Might be better suited for us to play it into right now. And Exeter City is just playing a very defensive game, letting us hold on to the ball until we get into the box and then taking it from us. Almost giving it back to us right away. Oh, what a thing. What a thing this is. McCartan is just overwhelmed by blue shirts. Can't quite manage anything with that. It's almost the end of the first half. We haven't done a whole lot. They certainly have done less, but this might turn into something bad if we're not careful right here, right now. Ugh. That's just hard to accept. We're going to see if we can get a quick counterattack. Doesn't look like it. And then on top of that, the foul. Looks like we're going to be going into half with our heads hung low. In shame. First half is over. Head back to the locker room. Dry off a little bit. See if we can recover and do better for you in the second half. Everyone looks fine. Clark's a little tired, but he should be okay to play through at least the next 30 minutes. McCartan playing a little bit risky, playing a little bit daring, and I like it a lot. Hatfield gives it up far too easily. Hunt is back there. Playing it forward nicely here. See if we can get through. See if we can get through. Just off of him, and we're through. We're going. Weber backtracks a bit. Shot doesn't quite make it, but Clark. What? Oh, are you kidding me? Calling that wasn't a dive? And I guess you're the referee and I'm not, but see, that's what you get. That is absolutely what you get. What are we even doing? This whole match is ridiculous. We're not playing our best game. We've got to go aggressive. Hear me? Just fight them. Miller's got it. He's playing it into the corner, I see. Playing it into the corner. Backs it off. Let's see what he can do with it. He plays it to Wilson. Plays it across to Clark. Up to Weber. Weber's going to try and get by. Weber can't fight through all that traffic on his own. He had a little help, but he really needs more. He really needs a lot more. Winard creating some pressure. Creating a lot of pressure to shut him down outside the box. Pass it off to Winard. Play it way forward to Weber. Weber's just going to charge forward a little bit. Just going to charge forward. If you don't mind. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go right past you. That's where the team's got to come in. Miller's playing it to Clark, and we have a man down. Is that Weber? That is Weber. Shoot. Okay, as soon as possible. Let's get Weber off for Beattie. And we want Richardson and Joyce on. Actually, looks like Weber might... No, I want to take him off. I don't want to risk aggravating that. Oh! Oh, McCartan doing something brave and adventurous, and I like it. The old triple substitution. See if we can get something from this corner. See if we can get something from this corner. Oh, a bit too tall. We're making them sweat a little bit, though. We're making them a little unsure. Can we hold on to this 1-0 lead? Is this really going to be enough against Accrington Stanley? The legendary Accrington Stanley? And I'm here to tell you, it's not. I hope. Can't just play that out for a corner, and we don't. Little Scott, he's going to run forward a little bit. He's going to jog. He's going to be brave. He's going to play it if he can. He can. Wilson's got it. Waiting for people to get onside, and they weren't. So the whistle blows. Yeah. Do your substitution and take forever. Carton providing some pressure so they can't just pass it off. Gotta do something big and bold like that. Play it forward back real quick like. They've got really good defense and they got lucky on the offense. That's all I have to say. No, it's not. I have lots more to say, but that's the main thing. That's the main takeaway here, I think. Pass it off to Beattie. Beattie, shoot. Yes! Oh, George Miller. I'm not mad because he's brought the max. Some great presence there in the box. Beautifully done. The hometown crowd is pumped up. We've still got a little bit of time to see if we can't manage a miraculous 2-1 comeback. Hunt is chasing this down like his life depends on it, trying and bring it forward. McCartan's going to run after it. He is going to run. He got tangled up a little bit, though. Oh, that's rough. They're just going to take their sweet time because they know when you're playing Accrington Stanley, anything can happen in the last moments of the game. Anything. Joyce gives him a little bit of grief, and that's our last action. Another solid performance there at the end. A little disappointing we didn't manage to win, but here for our home crowd, we managed to bring back in the last gaping moments of the match and bring them a good goal to build on. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you in the next match.